Clarksburg Select Board Meeting, October 20th at 5 p.m. Roll call vote. Dan Haskins, yes?
Seth Alexander, yes.
All right, please stand for pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes from October 6th. We're going to table that until the next meeting. And then our next item up is from a Camtech renovation request for a vote on that. We're going to postpone that to the next meeting so we can put it out there for the public to come and discuss if they would like to. And for other select board member Andrews to be here present for that. Then our next item up is formal vote on online permitting through the town website.
Yeah, if I may jump in, I sent a building inspector the idea of moving forward with online permitting. He's more old school, but he says it would cause babysitting on his part, but I had another conversation with him. I'm saying it's gonna make his job easier. Yeah, so he says, whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. You know?
Yeah.
But I think it's smart for us to move forward with that. It'd be a lot more efficient to take payments online. It gives notification to our treasurer if there's anybody who owes back taxes, anything like that, any kind of liens or anything that are on the property. It's just user friendly. It's a lot easier here, especially in our situation, you know, to have that online for both, for our health and for the building.
And we will work on putting this in motion for the start of next fiscal year.
Yes. So I got all the numbers, and but I'd like us to move forward on that because I think it'd be a good asset for the town. Because I get multiple people coming here all the time, have done the paper online, or not online, but the paper apps, and they've got questions about this way. The general public can go on. We can go on, you can go on, and it's a lot more efficient and informational wise too.
No, I think that would be a good idea to do that. And also between now and then.
I think we'll get opportunities for some grants and some different things too.
Also to just review our rates and maybe compare to other.
That's another opportunity. We're kind of behind the 8 ball on some of our fees, and it's going to give us an opportunity to update our fees. Which will help go towards your payment.
Yeah, that's what I said, to make sure we're up to date, you know, from a commissioner standards over that, and that'll help cover some.
Actually, Romana and myself, she started looking into the fees, different towns and stuff like that, so we are definitely behind the 8 ball on those, so it'll give us an opportunity to get up to snuff too.
If I could, through the chair, we will still be able to do paper permitting as well, right? Or will it all be online?
It'll all be online.
It'll all be online. So if someone comes into the office, will they be able to have someone help them do it in the office?
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you have any other questions?
That's it for me.
All right. Do you want to make a motion?
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the online permitting.
All right, I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, next up is the scanner card system for Town Hall, which was postponed from our last meeting on October 6th.
Yes, so we've talked about the scan cards for the back door, you know, and I think your idea of having scan cards for different departments within town halls makes sense. I think there's opportunities for grants out there we can go after. The initial price, I think, was $3,500 to do the back door. That can be either a key card or through your phone. You can activate it through your phone. That way we can know who's coming in and out of the building and that. So, but we will try to go after some, ask Brianna to go after something, look for some stuff out there for grants purposes.
So we're asking for a vote on this tonight. Is this going to be for next fiscal year?
Yes.
Okay, so put it in the budget. For some reason, if we can't get a grant
Or something, well, we're gonna put it forth in the budget and we'll see how it goes through the process.
Okay.
I just need to get your guys' approval on that so we can put it into the planning.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with that. I'd like to kind of see some, you know.
Well, the problem is here, and again, and you can attest to it, there's been so many keys here for town hall that have been given out over the years and never returned.
Yeah.
it's a tough situation, so, you know, and it's nice too for the girls or anybody working over, you have that security knowing that, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, I'm a little more old school,
Yeah.
but I do agree there's been a lot of keys that have been left out there. And I think it's time that we kind of bring everything up to date, so I think it's a great way to do it.
Yeah. And it brings accountability too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's a situation, we know who came in and at what time,
Yeah,
you know, so.
no issues with that.
All right. Make a motion to approve the scan card system for the town hall.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, next we have an update from Kyle Hurlbut from the DPW.
All right, I got a bunch of different things. First, we're gonna go with our sewer on Eagle Street. We did do the scanning of the line. It didn't go as planned as I was hoping. Found some other structures that were storm sewer, not sanitary sewer. So we are still gonna move forward with the design on the consent order of the manholes to get placed. I've got tentatively on site next Tuesday to meet with Diane Bond there, like I said, tentatively, and to move forward with that, on that state consent order. I have A1 contracted for the Middle Road pump house, the cap on the left valve there needs to be replaced. I encumbered the funds last year. Materials order, I'm hoping he's gonna get there before winter. If not, still, it's already contract through the spring on that. That's it for my sewage. All my equipment's running good. Snow stuff's been gone through. One whole truck completely. I got another two more sanders to go through. Sand and salt's in the shed, it's full. Price is about the same, went up a little bit on tonnage, not dramatically, about 50 cents a ton for the treated. Our treated is the same, white went up about 50 cents. So we're doing good on that also. My dump's 90% brush hog with the DEP complaining about that. The vent's been fixed on that. The road work we've been on, Brooks Heights drainage, there's been about 150 feet of pipe over there, that's been completed. There's been 40-foot, 12-inch completed on Daniels Road. While we were over there, I discovered another 18-inch that 40 feet long. That's gonna have to get put on next year's list. I don't wanna open the road up this late in the year, especially if I don't need to.
Yeah.
So we did find some more issues over there that are on our list. There's the bridge on Middle Road. I've been speaking with Joe, I forget his last name, our engineer through Foresight, sub. It is moving forward. It's not looking as positive for one beam as we hoped because of the curvature of where the beam was set. This is just verbal what I have from him right now, nothing in writing, but he's talking about possibly a deck sectional remove at the time, and then replace a whole beam, and then re-pour a deck. He did reach out about traffic detours, and I told him I wanted to maintain at least one lane, because you know the way construction goes, they tell you a day, and it turns into, if he does need to end up bringing a crane to close it for, 2 days tops, week tops, but I'm not comfortable doing the whole construction process. I told him absolutely not.
Yeah.
One lane of travel with traffic lights, so we are moving forward. Takes a lot of time to do that on that bridge up there. I did reach out with Brianna about possibly the small bridge grant, but I don't think it qualifies because we're over, from the prints I can review, it's a 35 foot span, and that's a 20 span max, so it kicks us out automatically. We don't even qualify for it. But I did ask Brianna to double check and look into that. There is 2 new grants that are coming out. There's a new culvert assistant grant and a gravel road grant, which we still have a mile of gravel road in town. The details for that are not there yet. I got a Zoom meeting, I think in 2 weeks. We'll jump in on to see what qualifies for these.
Yeah.
Brianna is working on the grant on Gleason Street culvert. We've had several repairs in the past done on that. We know the condition of it. So there's some grants out there right now just for the engineering, the phase 1 studies, all the permitting. So we have her going after this. There is several trees in town, I'm dealing with ash bump on right now about removing dead trees in the right of way. And then the only other new thing is the school retaining wall out back that Ron asked us to jump on to try to stop that leak. I gotta fix the retaining wall back, there's old concrete that fell over. We got the block today, it's there. I spoke with Mike, we replaced the block and we pave it back in, and seal it up and see if that causes their issue.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not gonna do that if they're calling for rain 4 days in a row, you know what I mean? So, I just like to keep you guys up to date with what we're working on.
No, that's great.
That's it, you know, we are moving, things take time, we're fucking way, so, you know,
Excellent.
good.
Now for like the bridge project we're working on Middle Road, where, I mean, as we get into this, do we have to figure out how we're pulling funding for?
Well, as tentatively, I plan on using my Chapter 90 funding,
Yeah.
but if for some reason we qualify for a grant, great, we're using $100,000, or $85 of our Chapter 90 for the design.
Yeah.
It has to go to Mass DOT for approval, they have to sign off on those, and then we'll pause, I'll do another application for 90, get the approval for construction, and then go to bid. So, hoping we'll have that all planned through the winter, and maybe something else will pop up for, you know, the maintenance part, because it's gonna be a couple $100,000 fix, easily. And we have that in our Chapter 90, but
That's good. Alright, so-
worst case scenario, you know, I don't wanna do what we did on Crossroad, we did that, you know, this is what, the signs we had on Crossroad, oh, we'll be all right, we'll let it go, we'll get a new bridge, and now we're 2029, before that's even April, before they even go out to bid on Crossroad, you know, I don't wanna take that step again, I don't think it's a positive approach.
Yeah.
It's nice that they're gonna pay for it, but if we have the money to maintain it, I mean, it's been 10 years, we've been hearing people complain for 10 years about that
Yeah.
building. Let's not do that.
So you said April 2029 is before they put it out to bid, or?
I just shot DOT an email, just out of curiosity, because I kinda got left out of loop of things with Bob and Carl and all
Yeah.
this. I said, hey, I know we had a meeting, and I thought it was 2025, but their email response back to me was, that is a 2029 of April bid,
Oh.
is what their response to me was.
Yeah, no, I was just curious, my next question I was gonna ask you was, you know, if you've been in contact with them, so I appreciate reaching out and following up on
Just
that.
try and follow up, I mean, I know
Yeah.
it's been years and years and years, and it keeps going, but it's a priority, somebody else gets a worse part, they're gonna kick us down the list, that's the way it's gonna go. That's the way it has been going, you know?
Yeah.
That's all, just trying to keep you guys up to date with what's going on.
Excellent. Again, one other question I was gonna ask you, kind of preparing engineering for possibly another road grant in the future, do we need to start kind of looking at that?
We do, we're kinda gonna have a lot on our plate, I mean, you know what's going on,
Yeah.
and with this bridge and these other, we will. We do have preliminary studies of Holton Street done already, which
Yeah.
we can blow right to that if we wanted to with, next round of, grant funding, I'm trying to think of the, strap grant, thank you, strap grant, which them are probably 75% design complete
Yeah,
of Holton Street, so if I really wanted to, I could push Foresight to punch it out, but with what coming down the road, they're gonna be pretty busy along with me, you know, with
Yeah.
the middle road stuff, and the bridges, and so.
yeah, so just thinking ahead, just kind of.
They are, well, Brianna's applying for the construction of the West Road culvert up there, that's gonna be $1 million project alone up there, you know, we've gotten the studies and done the studies through the DER, Department of Fish and Wildlife, and then if there's construction out there, we'll do it, you know?
Yeah,
But
no, that's great, appreciate you staying on top of everything.
we just try to do our best to keep it plugging away, you know?
Yeah.
They do more or less.
Yeah.
That's all.
Do you have any questions for Carl?
No, thanks for getting ready for the winter, thanks for advocating to keep that,
Be
bridge
back
open
next
one night
month.
at least.
I'm gonna try to come monthly. I mean, no, Ron did the last one, but it's important for you guys to know what's going on and anything else you need, you know?
Yeah,
It's the only way we're gonna get ahead, is try to work together and get this done.
no, absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Excellent, thank you, I appreciate it. All right, next up is to discuss our vacant position for the town accountant.
Oh, yeah, so we have an opening, we have an advertisement on the Books of Jobs, I think Indeed, And on our website, we're looking for a full-time accountant. It'll be 32 hours a week and benefits. So if anybody's out there who's got accounting background, be glad to hear from you. In the meantime, we have Donna Estes who's overseeing that, and Bev Cooper has come in to help us do the warrants.
Excellent. No, I think that's a good idea, then move to 32 hours. I think that's
Yeah.
gonna open up our pool of
Yeah,
applicants.
it's gonna change the whole pool of people. You know, a lot of people don't wanna work 24 hours, they want, as close as they can to full-time, so. And I think it'll help us to draw a better quality person too,
Yeah,
so, I'd never like to have openings, but, the nature of the business.
yeah,
So,
perfect. We don't need to vote on anything for that, do we?
No.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. My sheet I had
Yeah.
for something, so.
Yeah.
Well, next up, we'll roll right into town updates from the town administrator.
I just saw everything's pretty much keep you guys abreast of what's going on. The only thing we got going on this week is for the kids. We had movie night at the town field Saturday night from 6 to 8. We got a couple movies. We got candy, which was donated by the VFW, and the Clarksburg PTG donated all the popcorn. So I have a popcorn machine at home, and Marilyn got a popcorn machine, so I'll be popping popcorn on Saturday night from 6 to 8. The weather looks like it's going to work with us, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. And thank Markel and Marilyn for all the work too. They put a lot together. They got all the candy wrapped up and everything's ready to go, so.
Projector's all set.
Projector's here, everything. Got Jason come in, make sure we hook it up right.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
All right, sounds good. We'll open up to the public comment section.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
We're submitting the Green Communities Grant for the school. So what we did is we looked at the situation we had in that middle room of the library where there's no heat. So they're going to put in for a mini split for their insulation and lighting. So that'll be the first phase, which we're going to put in this week. It'll be for spring or sooner. I also have a Green Communities going in for the DPW building. For the new section has all the new lighting. The old section was all the old fluorescent, so we're going after, we should get that. So that, and then we should be hearing back from, the library also for lighting in the library. And our grant for the disability for bathrooms, we should hear that by the end of this month. We should know if we got that grant too, so,
Excellent.
yeah, so. It help bring the school up to snuff too. Also too, and just something to think about, it's not really, doesn't really pertain to us, but I received an email, I don't know if you were copied in on it, about the school playground.
I was not.
Okay, well, they're looking to have a fence installed, 50 by 50, around the playground. And they wanted to try to use the funds from the roof, and I said, no, it has to go to town meeting, because it's gonna be in the account under the school, so, stabilization account. So, they're looking for that. I guess they got a couple special needs, kids that tend to dart, and they just want to be able to keep them close.
Trying to have it entirely enclosed or just the backside?
Just about, the whole thing, I think they went with 50 by 50. Again, it just came to me, I just figured I'd keep you guys know about it. And I did send an email out to the superintendent today. And I said the proper way of going after those funds is with the town meeting.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Thank you for the update, Ron.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions on that stuff?
I don't. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Doesn't look like we have any public comments tonight. Make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting at 5:19 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.